In the heart of the kingdom of Ndamba, Queen Nanisca stood tall, her gaze unwavering as the flames of battle raged around her. The sounds of clashing swords, the cries of her warriors, and the scent of smoke filled the air. Her warriors, fierce and loyal, fought valiantly against the invading forces of King Nguvu. But despite their strength and courage, it seemed the tide of war was turning against them. The enemy was relentless, and the heart of her kingdom was on the brink of destruction. The battle was brutal, and Nanisca could feel the weight of each blow, each strike against her kingdom's survival. She had never allowed herself to doubt her abilities, but as she saw her warriors fall one by one, her heart sank. She had always been a queen who fought for her people, who believed in the strength of her army, but now, with the kingdom of Ndamba crumbling before her eyes, she knew her resolve was being tested in a way she had never imagined. As the last of her warriors retreated, Nanisca knew the fight was lost. The kingdom had fallen, and with it, her people were scattered, vulnerable. It was not just the loss of land that troubled her, it was the loss of hope. Her people had placed their trust in her, and now, she had to lead them away from the carnage. But where could they go? There was only one place where they could find refuge: the kingdom of the Zulu, led by the formidable King Shaka Zulu. The journey was perilous, and as they traveled through dense forests and across rocky terrains, Nanisca found herself lost in thought. She had heard countless stories of Shaka Zulu's greatness, his unparalleled skill as a warrior, his vision for the Zulu people, and the fierceness with which he ruled. But she had also heard of his ruthlessness, his ability to see allies and enemies alike as pawns in his grand strategy. Nanisca could only hope that he would see the value in an alliance, not just in terms of military strength, but in the strength of character that she and her warriors possessed. Days turned into weeks, and still, they journeyed on, facing every obstacle nature had to offer. The weight of their future lay heavy on Nanisca's shoulders, and yet, in the quiet moments, she found herself thinking of Shaka. His reputation preceded him, but what kind of man was he? Was he someone she could trust, or would she be met with cold calculation? It was a question she did not have the answer to, but one she hoped she would soon find out. When they finally reached the gates of the Zulu kingdom, the atmosphere was thick with tension. The Zulu warriors who guarded the entrance looked them over, their eyes sharp, calculating. There was no warmth in their gaze, only the cold, watchful eyes of those who had been trained to anticipate any threat. But despite the sharpness of the warriors, there was something else, an unmistakable sense of respect. Nanisca felt it in the air, a subtle acknowledgement of the strength she carried as a leader. Then, at the heart of the Zulu kingdom, she saw him, the towering figure of King Shaka Zulu. His presence was enough to silence the world around her. Shaka Zulu stood with the quiet confidence of a man who had